Coyote. I don't actually know if I'm in frame. But if I'm not, then shit. But I don't know what to make a video on. So, I'm hopping something together. Why do I have an accent? I'm hopping something together using this shit. This, whatever this is, a container, not sponsored. This, and this. Oh, and water. But hey, I don't know what I'm doing, okay? So let's see if I can figure this shit out. Okay? Hey, I know this is not gonna take that long, but hey, this is what is known as cutting a hole through the thing. I'm not sponsored by this brand, but I love the product and I get one every time I get GoPuff. Now, you need to make sure the hole fits, and I've already measured out the hole where it needs to be cut, and ignore my shirt. So you put the bottle through the hole to make sure, and make sure no water leaks out by gluing the top. This took so much glue because it kept breaking off. Now you need to glue into now you need to glue the straw into the thing, into the hole, and now you need to make the bend of the straw to basically piece together the airway where the straw is supposed to be. Now this design is a bit smaller than it was supposed to be, but it works for what I'm trying to go with. And I think I have it a bit backwards. Okay, so I don't have a lot of time. Mainly because the camera's gonna die. So this is what I've come up with. I'll put some over. I'll put some commentary above it. So underneath is this thing. I'm not exactly sure what it's gonna do, but it's made to be inside of this. This is filled with water, and this is filled with water. But since there's like a little lip here that's not filled with water, yeah. I'm gonna charge the camera real quick to make sure it doesn't die. That way, I can show you what this does. If this works. Hopefully. Maybe. Transition! Shh. Okay. So, I think I know what the issue is. I put the smaller straw in the wrong place. Basically, it wasn't supposed to be small at all. It was essentially supposed to be... Essentially, the long straw and the small straw are supposed to have the places switched. And basically, the small straw, since I showed you it being out, V-shaped and out, is supposed to catch up here or somewhere and move all the way up here to the airspace or air gap or whatever. Then the smaller straw is supposed to be at the bottom, just touching the water underneath. Just touching the water underneath. So that means I need to dump this and rework it. Maybe we may have a breakthrough. I don't know what I'm doing. Science. Okay, now in this one, we're reinforcing the hole that we're supposed to be cutting for the air pocket. Because I figured that it's supposed to be a certain size, that way the straw can fit through without any issues. And so I spent this time cutting that. It fits perfectly. Then, as you can see, As you can see, I fit the next straw into the bottle. That way it looks nice and, fits as well. So then after attaching the hook to the straw, I reinforce the thing with glue and glue it in place, just making sure it all works. And it sort of does. Okay, so after revamping the system, I now have if you know what it's different, if you've seen the other one. So you may be thinking, hey, that thing is going to the smaller one. No, it's actually going to the longer one, which means it's supposed to be getting the air that's on top, as well as the bottom one. Here, let me show you. Not sponsored, by the way, is running low on the bottom of this. So this is the small one, and this is the long one, which basically entails that the air is going to get trapped in here, and the water is going to continuously be here, and it's not going to go any lower than about right here. Right here. I would say in the next part I'm gonna show you, but this is so little of a thing that I'm just gonna show you now. So yeah. Also, I just realized the transition thing I was supposed to do. I did not do that. Oops. My apologies. But it's working! It's working! Enforce the glue! Okay. This may be really close, but slight issue I found. You see, right here? Yeah, I was pushing the thing down so it gets stuck on the thing, on the lip. Only issue, that pushed a gap in between the thing. So that means there's a gash in the side here. But not to worry, that is actually a simple fix. You can do one of two things. Don't look at these. You can do one of two things. Super glue it, like so. Then push it together. As simple as this. I hope. Either this, or you can fire up the hot glue again and zap zap zap. But from the looks of it, I don't think that's gonna work because it's wet. I don't think super glue works like that. Works when wet. Which means I'm gonna need to fire up the old this thing. And since it's cold in here, this cool down very fast, and I'll catch you next time. I don't think I pressed start, did I? Oh no, I did. Nice. Zap. So you may be wondering, what am I doing here? So I've decided to try to see if I can fill the thing in without having to take off take off the top. But as you can see, that's not the case. And well, it doesn't really work because there is a hole in the straw that I cannot fix. So I will try my best to fix that, as you've seen here. So, a few things to note. I don't know what I was expecting. What I was expecting. It didn't come out clearly because the thing I used isn't very clean, because I used it for paints. And yeah. For whatever reason, the thing that I did for the straw to go into the thing isn't working. I don't particularly know why, but it's essentially doing its job. Unfortunately, I am now wet, and I don't want to be. So anyway, this is basically the end of the video. If you liked it, leave a comment down below. Tell me what did it good, what did it bad, what did it improve on, cause what did it good, what did it bad, what did it improve on, cause oh boy, do we need a lot of improvement. Now, I could do this to make it look all nice. Yeah, no, that made it worse. That made it worse. That made it worse. So, don't do this. This was not a smart idea. But it was an experiment nonetheless. So anyway, keep smiling, don't forget to be a little crazy, and hasta luego! Okay, real quick, I know it's bad to have the random bursts of energy and not actually have any plan to do something, but this random bit of energy is why they decided to award me with the most likely to be a mad scientist or evil genius type of award.